Let's go.
He's recording everything now. How do you know?
Have you been watching Tesla?
Tesla?
Yeah.
Tesla, the share price? Stop it. Don't.
Have you been watching?
You're an early adopter.
No, but have you been watching the last sort of 7 days?
Up and to the right, ever since you got the $1.5 trillion package.
1.5 trillion, right? You know what he wrote yesterday? Daddy's back.
Daddy's back. All right, let's go. We ready?
Born ready, baby.
Seems like we're doing this standing vlog more often than we're sitting down.
Well, technically, we
creative juices go a lot quicker.
We did try to change the scenery. We went downstairs to shoot in the auditorium downstairs, and unfortunately, there's roadworks, so we've come back up to the
usual spot.
Yeah.
Hey, have you noticed over the past month that markets have been changing? The sentiment out there in the market's been changing.
Let's go.
You know, you and I we've been doing this now for 3 or 4 years, this vlog. We're coming up to a milestone episode shortly, but we've gone through the ups, the downs, we've gone left, we've gone right, we've gone headwinds, we've gone tailwinds. It starts to feel like the market conversation is shifting, and we're going to start today with our very own partners, Luna, who have been a partner of our vlog for well over a year. They have been acquired by advisory shop Tiger and Bear Partners, and that's very exciting news for Luna, for the staff, for Ronen, for the team at Tiger and Bear.
Huge congratulations! It's fantastic.
There's also exit rumors of prop tech startup Equiem. So they've been around for well over 10 years.
Yep.
And Atlassian have just made their largest ever acquisition to buy the browser company for close to $1 billion Aussie dollars.
Big number. It's
the biggest acquisition. They did Loom. You know that video.
Yeah,
that's great. You should use that. You should use that.
Adam Schwab loves Atlassian. There's a bit of hint of sarcasm there, but he loves it.
So there's also ongoing and louder reports that Canva are going to IPO in the next years.
I can't wait to see it.
Their co-founder Cliff, he put it a bit quiet when he was on the 20-minute VC podcast recently.
Yep.
But then also in the paper over the past couple of weeks, ROKT, the MarTech startup, headquartered now in New York, founded in Melbourne. Those guys are going ballistic. Those guys are also on the IPO trail. So for Australian founded startups over the next couple of years, it's going to be very interesting. But even just from those 5 or 6 pieces of information, you can see that the market sentiment is shifting.
Yes, I love it.
All right, we're going to go for some milestones now. You love a good milestone.
Oh, always.
You just launched in Adelaide, didn't you?
We're about to.
About to launch in Adelaide. That's a big milestone for you.
Big milestone.
So Bendigo Bank, I don't know if you remember, but which was a mobile banking app that had been built. They sold to Bendigo Bank. They've now just announced they've got 1 million customers on their platform.
That's an incredible feat.
UberEats.
Jody
Oster. Who works at UberEats. At Uber now. They launched in Melbourne in 2016. How many delivery trips do you think they've done now in Melbourne?
But you know what I heard? Back in the day, Melbourne, Australia was one of the most successful hunting grounds for Uber Eats. Yeah. So congratulations to Jody and the team.
1 billion. They've done 1 billion deliveries, and they're claiming that over 85% of Australians have received an Uber Eats delivery in that time period.
over the past 9 years.
I reckon
you and your family are responsible for probably
just
half
on the credit card. Uber Eats.
Yep.
I don't know whether you heard the news, but Taylor Swift got engaged over the past month as well. Instagram cracked it. Instagram just couldn't handle it.
Yep.
Couldn't handle it. And in the same week, Taylor Swift was also on a podcast. What do they call it? The podcast? I can't even see it here. New Heights podcast, which I think is her fiance's podcast, whatever. Anyway, it broke, Guinness Book of Records. It broke the Guinness records for the largest number of streams of the podcast.
I don't want any hate mail, but I'm not. I don't know what the fanfare is all about. She's an amazingly talented person, but I just don't get it.
All right, cool. So we'll change tact a little bit now. It's in the not so great news, but this happens, the ups and downs of startups. Not everything is a straight line. We like to say it's a squiggly line, but ANZ with their new CEO coming in is doing a lot of looking around, a lot of shifting, and there's been some people who unfortunately have had to be moved on from their jobs and stuff. But 1835i is their corporate venture capital arm. And 2 data points that came out over the past couple of weeks. One, they're winding down CashRewards, which was a very large investment for them. The second is that they've offloaded their stake of Airwallex, which we know is going up and to the right, but just doesn't have that strategic fit with where the CEO wants to go.
So I think 3 mistakes by ANZ this week. And by the way, I'm an ANZ customer. So firstly, I heard that people were getting, this is not funny, but it's funny, people were getting issued by security asking for their cards back and their keys and their access before they were made redundant.
Hey, that's
a hot mess.
That's not the first time that's happened, unfortunately. But
second thing is that Airwallex, why would you get out of that? Why would you get out of that?
I think because for some corporate venture organizations, it's not just about the financial return, it's also about the strategic fit. So anyway, who gives a crap? Are consolidating some of their global operations into Melbourne. So unfortunately, some people overseas are going to let go. And Atlassian, twice, I think in 2 weeks or twice in 3 weeks, have let another tranche of staff go. The first one was because of the improvements, I guess, of artificial intelligence.
That's how you pay for your acquisitions.
By letting people go using that money. It was $1 billion, that acquisition.
Should we go global?
Should we go global where we started before?
Do you want to
start with OpenAI?
Yeah.
So OpenAI, who are the makers behind ChatGPT, are opening an office in Sydney. It's their first office in Australia. James is very excited because he wanted to know what stories we were going to talk about today. So we're going all AI. He actually picked AI, so that was a side note. So first office in Sydney. The interesting thing for me here is 10 years ago, there was a lot of news about Stripe opening their office in Australia, Square opening their office, Zendesk opening their office in Australia, and then it's been quiet for the past 5 plus
I've tried
years.
to carry that opening announcements with Cubes.
That's exactly right. So now, OpenAI is seeing, they're going to have a beachhead here in Sydney. Going back to Tesla, like you were saying before, full self-driving actually launched in Australia over the past couple of weeks, which is very exciting for everyone. It seems like it's a staggered rollout, but it seems very exciting. Somebody drove from Sydney to Melbourne without touching the steering wheel. Very exciting.
1,000 Ks.
Elon Musk is getting a $1.5 trillion package. Robin Denham was in the paper.
Daddy's back. Daddy is back.
Share price is going up and to the right as well.
I think it's going to hit 500 by the end of the year. We're at 420 today.
That's another 20%.
Yeah. But it's
you know what other share price skyrocketed over the past couple of weeks? Again, because of AI, James?
I missed this one.
Oracle. This is huge. So Oracle's share price jumped 36% in one day. It took Larry Ellison to the most wealthiest guy in the world, above Elon Musk, for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And
I missed it.
And just so that we can let people know why it happened, 36% is ginormous, but the reason why it happened in one day was because on their earnings call, they spoke about the impact of AI over the next 4 years for their business, and the forecasts that they're experiencing are explosive. And so the markets just went ballistic. You know what other markets went ballistic? Guess who's the new $3 trillion baby on the stock market?
Let's go.
Google. They've just ticked over the $3 trillion market cap.
So we've got NVIDIA at 4.
NVIDIA is the biggest company in the world, followed by
Microsoft, just tail behind it.
Followed by Apple, and now Alphabet. So Google have ticked over the $3 trillion mark.
Mac OS. What's going on there?
I don't know, but I've got my iPhone here.
Yeah, it's cool,
I don't have the iPhone Air, which is that new super slim one. So we'll talk about that another time. Upgraded to iOS 26 this morning.
Yeah.
iPad OS 26 is unbelievable, but Toby's having a bit of a problem.
Have you done Watch?
I haven't done the Watch. I got to do the
So
Watch.
I've done all of them except for Mac.
Mac's not here in
It's
Australia.
just not showing up in the system yet.
So maybe by the time you guys are watching this, it'll be live. But that's a wrap for us on today's vlog.
Thank you. See you guys.